What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. Now, as previously reported, Ariana Grande and her husband Dalton Gomez are headed for divorce, and there was rumors that Ariana Grande had started seeing one of her co-stars. Now, at first, we got it wrong when we named the other guy, the one who's been seen with her all over the place, but it turns out that that guy is gay, and he does not like women. So now it's coming out that we were in the right church but just sitting in the wrong pew. It's now being reported that Ethan Slater, who was also a co-star from Wicked, Ariana Grande is now seeing Ethan Slater. You know, she just broke up. Well, she didn't just break up from her Dalton Gomez. They have reportedly been split since around January. But, you know, it's just now coming out because they did try it again. But this, this Wicked, her doing Wicked took a big toll on the marriage, her being in the UK during the whole time. And I told y'all before, maybe y'all will believe me, Ariana Grande is allegedly a sex addict. She's a nympho. I wouldn't even say it's a sex addict. She's a nympho. Maybe they're the same thing, or maybe it's a nympho with someone who just likes sex all the time. So, Ariana Grande is dating Ethan Slater, according to multiple sources. Now, some people are saying that Ethan Slater's married. Dalton Gomez is said to be devastated by the split. Ariana, no days off for this coochie. Go ahead, ponytail. That girl, no days off. She's telling that coochie, no days off. No days off, girl. What you doing? What you doing? Don't get tired. You can't get tired down there. Oh, man. Shout out to Ariana Grande. Moving on to YNW Melly. And I see the smiles have finally disappeared. They are doing final arguments, closing arguments. And they're going to be deliberating, probably starting deliberating, and maybe give a verdict tomorrow. He's facing the death penalty. Closing arguments. I seen before they got up. Closing arguments, he said a little prayer. And YNW Melly, he's not looking like he was, when he first came in here in the mug shot. He was grinning. When he first came in, he was grinning, laughing, giggling, saying things like, I'll be home soon, I'm coming home, and this, that, and the other. Now that it's starting to deliberate, now it's starting to set in. I could be going to jail for life, or I could be facing the death penalty. So we'll see what happens, man. Prosecution wrapped this up very well. People said Buddy is cooked. The prosecution on the YNW Melly trial is full of S, somebody said. Just weird. YNW Melly prays before prosecutor pushes jury to convict him of double murder. So we're going to see if, what happens when YNW, when this verdict comes back. All right. They're saying that the prosecutor, Christian Bradley, presents a puzzle of photo evidence that puts all the pieces together to the jury, literally made of puzzle pieces. So, a lot of people are saying, if you listen to people like Lawyers for Workers, a couple of weeks ago, he was saying that, the judge wanted to do a Now that's why his ass ain't privy to no more information. He said that the judge pretty much told him he could get a mistrial. Like they stopped his ass from coming in there after that. A lawyer for workers always, defending all the rappers, whether they're right or wrong. He defends all the rappers. So we're gonna see what happens. If YNW Melly, will he be smiling if they convict him? Judge also asked him, did he want to testify? And he turned it down. So here's somebody else turn it down, testify. They're saying they're innocent, but nobody ever wants to testify. Right? They're saying they're innocent, but they never want to testify. All right, so we'll see what happens with YNW Melly. Moving on to the girl JT of the City Girls and Young Miami of the City Girls. Now, a lot of people have been wondering why JT is posting, and she's posting her song under the City Girls and JT and the City Girls, or the City Girls and JT, and then the song, which is called No Bars. Now, some people were saying, well, how come Carisha or Young Miami doesn't post on her songs that she does without JT? Why doesn't she post all the City Girls and Young Miami, and JT is posting the City Girls, and JT? Now, I saw some people suggesting, JT probably, I think JT owns the City Girls name. So as usual, trying to make, the people that they like smarter or, more intelligent than everybody else. But that's not the case. The case is she's not using the City Girls and JT for a reason of her owning the City Girls name. The reason why JT is posting under the City Girls and JT is because it's much easier to find her in a search. Because when you put in just JT, a whole lot of people come up. Justin Timberlake is known as JT. You know what I mean? He's more known than JT from the City Girls. So Justin Timberlake could come up. There's a lot of other people whose name is JT. You know what I mean? And they'll come up first. So it's a little hard to find her. It's, much easier. Young Miami, there's only one Young Miami. So if she puts Young Miami, you're going to find who she is. She puts Carisha, she's going to be the only one pop up. But in order to, it was smart. She just wasn't doing it because she owns the City Girl trademark. If anybody owns it, it would be both of them. But more than likely, neither one of them own it. But that's the reason why JT is putting the City Girls and JT, because it's easier to find her in the search, which in turn is a smart move. So shout out to JT. And finally, we're going to close it out with Latto and JungKook. The JungKook song that he had Latto on. It is right now slated to be number 2. It has on the Hot 100, has a chance to close the gap, to make it closer. But it looks as though Morgan Wallen is going to be number 1 again. But people are saying, I knew this would happen. People are saying down in my comments that they continue to try to take credit from Latto. And they say down in my comments, hey, Ice Spice was offered the song first, which is an absolute lie. I mean, that's just a bold-faced lie. Jung has done several interviews where they asked him, how did he come up with Latto? And he has stated, she was the first choice, she was the first option, she's the person who he feels as though voice went best with this song, her style fit best with this song, and on top of that, the sevens. The title of the song is 7, and she's Latto 777. So all of that stuff played into it. So you've seen this guy do these interviews over and over. So stop trying to take credit from Latto. People continue to trying to do it because, and another thing that they say about Latto had no impact, but there's been other rappers who also did songs with BTS and they didn't go number one. So, or got to number two. I don't know how far the other rappers who did songs with BTS, I don't know where they went on the Hot 100 charts, but I don't think they went to number two. So shout out to Latto, man. People are going to try to take credit. Stop. Just one thing I'm not going to let you do on my page is create lies and start narratives. He offered the song to Ice Spice. No, he didn't. He sat there and said clearly out of his own mouth, Latto was his first choice, and he offered the song to Latto. So shout out to Latto and JungKook. It's your boy Heb in Hollywood. For YNW Network, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Catch you on the next one.